guys, and welcome to the video that literally none of you asked for. But yeah, I really wanted to do something like this for a really long time, and I felt like these last few Harry Potter movies kind of gave me an opportunity to do it. So basically, I'm going to be doing makeup tutorials inspired by each of the houses of Harry Potter, and I'm gonna kind of make them kind of, you know, sporadic throughout, uploading these last three movies. So I do realize that I know that probably not a ton of people are going to watch this. I was going to do hair as well, but I was like, just do makeup, so hair's going to be up in pretty much all of the videos, and I'm going to be wearing a necklace kind of sort of inspired by the house. Now I know that this blue is kind of bright for the Ravenclaw blue, but I mean, I was at the mercy of my necklace collection, all right? So yeah, I'm really excited to get into these videos. So I had to do some research on Ravenclaw, and I wanted to do Ravenclaw first because it's blue, and me and blue eyeshadow do not get along at all. I tend to be very fair complexion, and yeah, it just whenever you put on blue eyeshadow, it just looks like you got punched in the face, like a whole lot. And when you have like such fair skin. So I am always really cautious with blue eyeshadows, and I don't actually, I'm just not the biggest fan of blue anyway. So I wanted to do this one first and like get it out of the way. No offense to those of you like Ravenclaw represent. Your colors intimidated me. So I had to look up, not only am I doing these kind of just with the colors inspired, but I kind of wanted to do makeup looks that were also kind of fitting to the personalities, which is so funny when I looked up Ravenclaw, because like, I swear the Harry Potter movies are like Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, who, like, nobody knows, nobody cares. But I had to kind of look up, so it seemed like they're just really intelligent, very prideful, of being intelligent and stuff like that. So I wanted everything to be really clean, which was so funny because I was like, of course I have blue. Like, it's such a like messy color to work with. So we're gonna see how this goes. I have an idea in my head. By the way, I've come up with ideas for all of these makeup looks, but I have not tried them out. So this could go terribly wrong, and we're gonna suffer through it together if it goes terribly wrong. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. I know that I'm talking a lot, and I'm gonna also talk during as well. Okay, so we're gonna start off. Now, just so you guys kind of know my setup, I'm really sorry that the lighting, I think it's pretty good for this, but yeah. I have a closer mirror like down here. I have my regular mirror on the eye line right here, and I have a closer mirror down here. I'm probably going to explain to you what I'm going to be doing on my eyes and stuff, but I'm going to be looking down here when I'm actually doing that, because I don't want to fuck it up. And I can't really I can possibly use my camera for part of it, but I'm not going to go crazy with that. Okay, so makeup look. So the whole point, we have blues and we have bronze, kind of a bronzy goldish brown color, and I just want everything to be very clean and cut crease. So the first thing, girl, and I'm almost out, but this is primer. You need primer. You need primer whenever you do makeup, but I need primer especially if I'm going to try to make this look really like super clean. And girl, what did I get myself into with this makeup look? Let me tell you, I got blue eyeshadows. Like, I'm definitely a more, like, I love blending out things and using warm eyeshadows, like, so this will be fun. All right, so okay, and I'm just gonna use just a BB cream as well to get my skin on one note. It is, I mean, like all over the place today. So I use Dream Pure, the Maybelline. There are like high-end products that are really, really good for, sorry, this is a disgusting sound. But they're really like great high-end products for BB creams and stuff. But honestly, I love Maybelline's BB cream, and so why would I spend like all of this money, you know what I'm saying, for just, and I just use my fingers because it is a cream and I don't like wasting a brush on a cream. Okay. Okay. So that's just like base stuff that I normally do to my face no matter what. Okay. So a lot of these products are actually going, I tried to go with some things a little on the lower end. So it could be things that people can't like use a lot, even if you're kind of on a budget or whatever. But a lot of them are going to be Ulta products just because I'm a member at Ulta and I have a fuck ton of Ulta products. So just so you know, if I say Ulta this, Ulta that, that's why. And so this is the Ulta Demi Matte Foundation. But I'm going to be using that, and I'm just going to be using it on a sponge. I tend to use sponges for foundations, but you can kind of use whatever. Okay, this has SPF in it, although it is nighttime right now, so, I mean, but, okay. And it's pretty decent coverage. This is not my favorite foundation, but again, I kind of wanted to do something that wasn't like super expensive. I do tend to spend more money on foundation and concealer and stuff like that because, you know, my skin is pretty, I've always battled with really bad skin. It actually doesn't look that bad now, which probably gives you an idea of how bad it normally looks. And yeah, but whenever you do foundation, you want to you don't want to smear it because it just moves the foundation for where you want to put it, and it just moves it off and just keeps it on the sponge. It does not keep it on your face whenever you like smear and go like that. It's faster. We all know it's faster to go like this and then just like be done. But yeah, just dab like this and you'll be good. Okay. All right. And again, I'm going to do a Ulta. This is just a regular, use whatever concealer you like. This is just like a regular concealer from Ulta. I use my fingers and I just find the little spots that need. I'm just like showing you my like regular makeup routine. This is really hard to do in a camera lens and not my mirror. And this is kind of a tanner concealer than I normally use. I actually don't break this out unless I have slightly tan skin. This is slightly tan skin for me, so this is just a little darker than normal. But and I'm just going to take the same concealer and I'm going to use it as a primer for my eye. And yeah, I'm just sticking a ton of concealer all over my eye as a primer. By the way, that works wonders all the fucking time. Put some concealer on your eyes and it's a primer. Half the time I do that. I only have a couple of eye primers that I really like and they're kind of expensive, so I don't always use them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the eyes. I kind of like doing kind of the base colors here, and then I'm going to go into the eyes. But before I go right into the eyes, just take kind of a flat but bigger brush like that, and you're going to take translucent powder. We're going to be using translucent powder a lot. Just a white powder. That's basically what a translucent powder is. You can get any brand. I mean, some will obviously work better than others, but let's not be picky. And I'm gonna work and put it on the other under eye and just really leave it there do not, like, if it looks super white on your under eye, then you're doing it right, okay? Because what's gonna happen, I'm gonna be using a lot of color and I'm gonna be using a lot of blues, okay? And the problem with blues for me is the fallout gets under my eye. And then it just stays there, and then you have fucking blue shit under your eyes, and it makes you look tired or like you got punched in the face or whatever. If you put a layer of translucent powder just like this, and I know it looks so white, like holy sh... You probably think I look crazy, but it catches the fallout, then you just wipe it off. Done. Bada bing, bada boom. You don't have to worry about looking like abused. And here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to take some tape. I'm going to do the tape method for those of you who do makeup and know what I'm talking about. Now I couldn't find Scotch tape anywhere, so I have good old packing tape. And I'm just going to do this like a couple times just to make sure that it okay. And I split it in half, and we're just going to put it on the side. Why we do this is because I want to make this really like a clean line for my shadow, and I am not artistic enough to make sure that that just happens. So I'm just going to take my to the brow, all the way up to the brow right there. And I'm going to do it on the other side. Make sure you have the sharp side. I can't believe I couldn't find my Scotch tape anywhere, and I'm using packing tape. You know, DIY though. All right, so we have that on. I know you guys are probably like, oh my God, she does this to her face I mean, I do not do this every day, but I'm scared of the blue shades and stuff like that. So I do this, yeah. Okay, so we're going to move on. So you can also put translucent powder up here, but it doesn't always work as well for me, and I'm really messy, so I like using the tape method if I want it to look that clean. So, all right, so we're gonna do the bronzy part first. So I'm doing a cut crease, and there are various different ways to do a cut crease. I'm gonna try to wing it with this method. We'll see how it goes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take, this is the Smashbox palette, oh God, a Blaze Eye palette. That is what I was going to be like, oh shit, I don't know what it's called. And this is one of my favorite palettes because look at the warm colors. I'm just obsessed with it. Okay, so we are going to take this like top. It looks so bronzy and great. I'm going to see my camera in the middle. You guys can see my ghetto setup with it like on a bunch of books, but anyway, so I'm going to take this kind of bronzy color. It is in, what are you called? Moccasin. It is in Moccasin. And so basically what you're going to be doing, and again, when I do this, I'm going to be looking down, but you're going to take it and you're going to put it kind of just above your crease. You're not really going to do it like in, how do I explain it? Don't dig into your crease because we want it to be a cut crease. We want it to be very, very kind of clean. So we're going to put it, and we're just going to take a bronzing brush for that, and we're going to be very gentle. Okay, so I've got I'm dropping things. Okay, so I've got this right here. And so sorry if you can't see. Actually, what I'm gonna do is, excuse me. Okay. No, I can't do it like that because I will fuck it up. Okay. So I'm gonna look down, but hopefully you guys will kind of see like what I'm doing. Let me actually move this right here. Maybe you guys will still see. Okay. And again, you can stick it kind of on the side over here because we have that tape there, and you don't have to worry about it looking like a crazy raccoon person did it. And like I said, this is a super bronzy look, super bronzy colors, which I'm all about because I love bronze color. So this part I'm very comfortable with, and I don't feel too strange about it. So you just want to blend it. You want to leave a little bit of space in between the, look how crazy that looks already without like the rest of the makeup. Oh my God. Like no joke, it looks insane. But you just want to make sure that you're not getting it on the lid. So like I said, you want to dust it on top, but you do not want to like put it on that lid or dig it into the crease. Okay, so now take a, shoot, I don't really have, yeah. Take just like a thinner, kind of really thin brush. And I'm gonna go in with a kind of little deeper bronzy color right there. And this is just, now this you're gonna dig into the crease because you have a super thin brush. You're fine, don't worry about it, okay? And you're gonna dig that right into the crease. But do not go on the lid. You just have to be really, really kind of clean and meticulous with it. I keep saying meticulous. My goodness, meticulous. Okay. Sorry that this is not like the best way to do this, but I honestly don't know how else I could do this. So here we go. All right, bronze, bronze, bronze. It looks very bronzy. Looks kind of like my hair a little bit. All right, so now we have kind of those colors. And what I like to do is I like to take, if I want to really get like a certain kind of pretty color going on, I kind of take, shoot, maybe I'll use this same Smashbox palette, but I kind of want to use this like orangey color right here. And basically, if you have kind of an orangey color, and we're just going to bring it up just a little bit so that it's going to really be like a gradient up to an orangey sort of a feel here. I look so ridiculous right now. I never think I look that ridiculous when I'm doing it, but now that I'm on camera, I'm like, girl say what? All right, so now we're gonna take kind of just another kind of smaller brush, and we're gonna go in with some blues. Ah! I know, I'm like so scared. Okay, so I have various different, I do not have that many blue eyeshadows. I literally have like 3, maybe 4 palettes that have blues in them because I don't use them ever. But anyway, so now that we have kind of a bronzy look, we're going to now go in with the blues, and I'm scared shitless of it. Do I want to? No, I think I want to. Okay, so I'm going to do the base blue, which was just the palette that I just showed. I'm just throwing shit around. And this blue. Okay, it kind of looks a little gray, but it's definitely blue in real life. And we're just gonna go in with this. A flat brush. Sorry, I changed my strategy like midway through that. So we're gonna take a flat brush. This is just gonna go right on the lid. Now this is what you're gonna have to be really careful about, because you do not want any of that blue to get where the bronze is, because I want it to look very like cut. Which I normally don't. I'm normally a blending girl, but today is a new day. All right, here we go. I have to keep adjusting this mirror. Okay, and so that color right there, and we're just gonna dab it all over the lid, and we're just gonna be so careful that we're not going to get it anywhere near the bronzy color. See? It looks so crazy. This is such a crazy, like, these are obviously not going to be wearable looks, by the way, like things you can just wear to the store or whatever. Sorry. going to just do the same and just like pat it like this. As opposed to wiping. Again, that's how you get the most color and the most coverage. Just so you guys know. Okay. Okay. Sorry that I'm like off camera a little bit, but like I have to kind of... I do not have a beauty guru set up in my vanity, so... And because I have that like translucent powder down there, I don't even have to worry about fallout, which is like really, really cool. So yeah, it's coming out more blue than it looks on the palette, which is nice. It definitely looks blue in person. I just don't know if it looks blue on camera. Okay, so now we have that. And now I'm gonna take this one. I didn't know which one to do first, to be honest. And I dropped my palette, so. This is the Too Faced Nikkie Tutorials palette, which I'm obsessed with because it has some really great funky colors, but also some really great, and it has an amazing orange, which, you know, I don't really need for this one, but girl. All right, and so I'm gonna take this Mystic Hour right here. It is just a really dark blue with some kind of sparkle in it. And we're just gonna get it onto this right here. And this is where I'm a little scared because this is a little bit... Okay, so basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna kind of smoke out and make that cut crease, like right there. Because this is kind of a darker blue, so it's going to kind of make the defined mark. So we're going to, this is where this damn piece of tape comes in really, really well, and we're going to put it up on that line and in a little bit, okay? But I really need to use this mirror for this. Okay. And that's going to go right into that crease. I'm trying to like sit up so you can still see what I'm doing, sort of, but not. Okay. See that? Trust me. I know, it looks crazy, right? I mean, it's gonna look crazy. These are like not, like, if you're a subtle kind of gal, like, this is not for you. What do you expect? It's blue and bronze. What the f am I supposed to do? The only thing that I can do to kind of make it, just kind of make it look really cut and clean. Okay, you're looking a little uneven, so I'm gonna have to fuck with that a little bit. Okay, and I just kind of want it to have a little bit of an ombre kind of look, so I'm gonna take, it actually looks somewhat like a green color, but so this is a Maybelline Eye Studio in Gutsy Green. See, green color. And I'm gonna go in right there with this lighter one. It's kind of just a really light green color. I have eyeshadow all over my hands right now. And it's just gonna go kind of on the inner corner, like that, right in there. And not really make it kind of that crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You guys probably think I'm crazy for doing this makeup look. It looks so crazy. All right, I'm almost done, but ooh, look at that cut though. Whoop. It looks so nuts, but I kind of love it. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the blendy brush, and I'm just gonna clean up the top with this bronzy color that we've had, Moccasin, in the Smashbox palette. Just make sure that that kind of still looks really bronzy up there. Hey-o. All right. It looks so crazy. And so now what you can do is you can take that same brush, clean it off with the, on your arm. Just go, and then you can kind of just wipe away that translucent powder. It looks fine. It doesn't look that crazy. It kind of blends in anyway. So, okay, so you know those like little applicators you get in little blushes and stuff? We're actually going to use them. I'm going to use this for the bronzer, and I am using the Baked Bronzer Ulta in Radiant. It is, looks like that. And it's just super bronzy and, you know, so I was feeling it for this look. But we're going to try to make it really clean cut. So we're just going to take this and we are going to make a straight motherfucking line on this bitch, okay? I was like, beauty crews do not talk like I do. Okay, so you can do the second in your face, whatever you want to do, but this is the line, lip to ear. I mean, don't do the whole area, but that's kind of the line you're making. So. Now guys, if this looks ridiculous to you, we're gonna blend it out, I promise. But I like making a clean line for this particular ooh, that got really dark. Yeah, that got darker on that side than this side. And in Seska's random makeup world, you don't have to be perfect because I blend everything out and then everything looks fine. And I'm actually going to take, with my blush brush, I'm actually going to take this, oh God, what is it called? Shoot. Well, this is technically a blush, but it's kind of like bronzy brownish. But it is technically a blush, and it does actually have pink undertones. I know that that probably sounds crazy that it does, but it does. I know you guys are probably like, what is she doing to her face? Trust me. Get it on the cheeks, get it on the cheeks. You will. Okay, and another trick you can do, I don't do it, but, woo, Lord, okay. We're gonna stick, you can do the translucent. I'm just doing this just to show you. Right there, if you really want that like straight line contour kind of thing, you can do that, okay? All right, now we're gonna grab this. Oh my God, I look so crazy with this bronzer right now. This is just a blending bronzer brush. And this is how we're going to blend it out. And you're just really gonna spend a good amount of time blending it out, and then you'll be done. I did not put my highlight on yet. I'm aware. Okay, let me put on my highlight next, which is a champagne highlight. I don't know if I can actually show you like the palette that I have it in, but it is basically a gold highlight, and we're just gonna stick it on the top like that. That kind of cuts, you see how this kind of line is a little, that probably you're like, oh, that doesn't look good, really right there. It kind of cuts that. I don't mean to be giving you the finger, I just realized. Sorry about it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my lips. I'm leaving liner for the end. I don't have a lip liner for this because I wanted to do kind of brownish, bronzy sort of lips as well. And I do not have a liner that goes with that because I don't normally do that. So I'm going to do two different things. I have this, which is NYX Lingerie Lip Stain, and it is in, what are you in? Honeymoon. So we're going to work on this without a lip liner. Who's excited? Because this is a really dark color. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this in the camera. Okay. Kind of just makes my lips like super dark. Whew, I rarely put on anything without lip liner, so girl, I have. See, it's all starting to look like I'm not entirely crazy. I fucked it up. This is so hard to do in the camera. Okay. And so that kind of brought it to a bronzy look. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a little bit more shimmer because I've just been feeling that for this look. And this is Caramel Glaze 103 in a Revlon lipstick. I've had this lipstick for forever. I kind of only use it during like the fall, but that's gonna go right on top. Kind of give a little bit of that shine because it's got some sparkles in it. Okay, so now I am going to do my brows and my liners. So I just have like a typical kind of brow pencil. I believe that this is Maybelline, but I can't even tell because it's that short. It's kind of darker. I just use this more so whenever I have crazy eye makeup on and I can do a dark kind of thingamajig. And can I do that? Do I really want to do this? And I just fill in. My brows are pretty damn full right now anyway, so I don't really need to do much, but just clean it up a little. Whoa! See how dark that is? But it kind of goes really well when you put the mascara and the liner and all that on. All right, so now we're going to go in with just a regular, I'm just gonna do pencil liners because I know that you guys, a lot of times, people don't really like liquid liners. So I'm gonna go liquid liner free today. And this is just a black pencil liner. And I really need this for this portion. I need my mirror, so. And I'm actually gonna take a gray one for the bottom. It's the same brand, but it's just in a gray kind of look, and that's just gonna go on the bottom lashes because I feel like sometimes when you have blue, it's kind of nice to do like a little gray on the bottom. It kind of pulls it all together. Here we go. Sorry, you guys can't see that. But I'm just sticking it on my waterline. Why is this? I don't know why this side is like fucking with me today. Can you not though? Like that looks like as clean and dark as I wanted it. And this motherfucker is just blotchy. Like it's not. Anyway, and I am going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is actually in a purple shade. I do not have it in a blue shade or else I would have used it, but when you use a purple shade for your lashes, it just makes you look more awake and your eyes more open and all of that stuff. So I highly recommend investing in it. If you don't like that kind of purple look on your eyes, you can't really tell. We have so much shadow on our eyes, you can't even tell. And I'm just gonna take that flat brush that I used. Yep. With the main blue, and I'm just going to tap it just ever so slightly on my bottom lash line. So here we go. Oh shit. I'll try to do this on the camera. Just to have that blue kind of go all the way around. Boop. I think that's it. Sort of. So this is probably a really long video, and I understand if you, I don't know, didn't watch all of it, but yeah, this is my look. I like that it's super clean here. I really like the cut crease, which I never do, but I think it looks really, really cool, and I'm really into it. So yeah, I hope that you guys like this. Sorry that the bronzer situation seems to be a little weird, but whatever. But yeah, that is my Ravenclaw look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!